name is Karen, and I'm a crier. I like to sob during Hallmark commercials, children's choir concerts, and performances of Listen to Your Mother. So it should be no surprise to me that I have been a weepy tub of goo as my oldest Missy finishes up grade school. Why is it that as a mom, there are so many long-ass days? Yet the years literally fly by. I can't begin to count how many times I would check the clock to see if it was bedtime. What the hell was the hurry? Did I ever stop to take it all in? The past 6 years of Missy's time at grade school are a blur. And it doesn't help I can't remember yesterday. But most of the time, I spent worrying. I know that's pretty natural for the firstborn to cause the most anxiety. It's the fear of the unknown. I washed all of her baby clothes in Drop before they would ever touch her skin. With my younger son, I tore the tags off of my teeth and threw in a new one. From the moment she was yanked into this world with forceps, she always had a little something wacky going on. It started with a giant mole on her head that had to be removed with a couple of surgeries and tissue expander. Imagine a 9-month-old with a giant boob implant on her noggin. From age 2 to 5, I had poison control on speed dial. As she fine-dined on lead paint chips, prescription drugs, and that grease mop-up stuff in your driveway. And yes, it was on my watch. Alopecia in kindergarten left her with bald spots that I covered up with precisely placed ponytails. First grade was a year of occupational therapy for sensory issues and core strength. Her world turned upside down in second grade when my husband lost his job and I went back to work. In third grade, she had chronic ear and sinus infections, got her tonsils and adenoids removed, and then contracted mono and missed a total of 53 days of school. The next year, she struggled with staying focused and was misdiagnosed with ADD. Fifth grade started out with insomnia issues, so I bought every sleep cream, sound machine, meditation book on the market. When all that failed, I would lovingly try to scream her back to sleep. And then, out of nowhere, she found her groove. She surrounded herself with a great group of friends who were more comfortable acting goofy rather than acting older. She learned how to use her sewing machine and met 2 of her fashion designer idols from Project Runway. She sported a short, edgy haircut and was involved in choir, patrol, student council, children's theater, running club, and Girl Scouts. Her confidence soared, and I nervously kept waiting for the other shoe to drop. I was most concerned about this legendary 5th grade talent show. It's a huge deal at our school. Some kids choose group comedy skits or dance routines. There are a few brave solo acts, and my kid was one of them. She wrote a comedic rap about doing time at her grade school. But practices often led to tears, and any advice I gave her was taken as criticism. There were a couple of times she was ready to quit. The night of the show, she stepped out on a stage and faced the audience of over 350 people. She was decked out in a flat-brimmed cap, black pleather coat, chunky gold necklace, and shades. My heart was thumping in the back of my throat. And then she started to sing. The words flowed. Her head bopped to the beat. She started stepping side to side with her hands chopped in the air like a seasoned DJ. The audience laughed at the right places, and Missy fed off of their energy. At the end, people were whistling and cheering. She thanked the crowd and coolly threw up a peace sign as she ducked behind the curtain. It was magical. I had been proud of my daughter's accomplishments before, but this was different. I was in absolute awe of her, and I started to cry. For the first time in 10 years, I feel like she's going to be okay. I'm not quite sure about me.